Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday's Treasures with the Tao. I'm Jody Hill-Stevenson, and I am so glad you joined me. This is one of my favorite things uh, to study, to ponder, to journal, to teach, to preach, to do whatever else I do around Taoism. I come from, and I am a religious science minister, which I am so proud of. And the Science of Mind philosophy, which comes out of the religious science organization that Dr. Ernest Holmes created, taught me how to think. Because I got to tell you, I had horrible thoughts when I first started, and sometimes I still do, but I catch them when I catch them as soon as I can. And Taoism has taught me how to totally sink into the present moment, how to totally be and live an unhurried life. And when I get that feeling of like, I have so much to do, and I stop, I'm going to go to the Tao. So I have a story to read to you. I'm so glad you joined me today because I love this part of the Tao. A middle-aged man was taking a walk in the jungle just east of his village. He was trying to relax, trying to find his center, trying to find his authentic self, trying to take in the beauty all around him. But his monkey mind was coulding, woulding, and the worst of all, shoulding all over him. That's should, SOULDING. He had so much to do, and there were so many people that counted on him in the village that he just simply couldn't relax. And as he entered deeper into the jungle, all of a sudden he began to hear some growls and a rustle behind him. He picked up his pace, and the growls got louder. As he glanced back, he saw a pack of scary, big-fanged, four-legged monsters chasing after him. He started to run as fast as he possibly could, but the pack became louder and louder, more excited, scarier, and more vicious than they had been, and they were nipping at his ankles. He ran with heightened fear, adrenaline raging his body. As he turned the bend, he realized that he had come to the end of the path. There he was, standing on top of a huge cliff. He really had no choice but to jump. As he slid down the mountain, he saw a branch. He grabbed the branch and he took 3 deep breaths. Quickly, he glanced down and he saw another angry and hungry pack of demons. The monsters were up above and the demons were below, and they had large fangs and they were barking and jumping and nipping at his ankles. He looked up again and he saw the pack of monsters. He looked down at the frightening, growling pack of demons below. And just then, with a crackling sound, he felt the branch that he was clinging to crack. He took another 3 deep breaths. As he exhaled the last of his 3 breaths, he looked up, he looked down, he looked to his left, and he looked to his right. And then he saw it. He saw it. With great trust, he held on to the crackling branch and he reached out to the right as far as he could. He plucked from the mountainside the most beautiful, red, ripe, juicy strawberry. He took another deep breath and he bit into the strawberry as he stepped into the TAO. I love this story, and I actually think about it a lot, like when I'm driving down the street, because it is so symbolic of our life today. The monsters up above and behind us represent our negative thoughts, the rushing and the judgments of others, and most of all, and worst of all, the judgments of ourselves, and the guilt and the shame about our past. And the demons below him, the demons are our future worries, the need to try and control another human being or a situation. The truth is, we can only control ourselves, and not even that. It's also, the demons are also the fear of the unknown. And the strawberry represents being right here, right now. Lao Tzu, the great Taoist sage, writes, "The wise person chooses what is real and looks beneath the surface, chooses the fruit and not the flower, not reacting but responding to in harmony with the TAO." So what was known in ancient times only by the kings and priests is today common scientifically proven truths that our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our reality and determine the quality of our lives. And from the world of psychology, we learn that when we are feeling guilty about something or feeling shame, we're actually most likely in our past. From a psycho-spiritual perspective, when we're worrying about something, we are thinking about our future, which means we're not in the now and the TAO. So anytime we're feeling guilty about something, we're in the past. We can't feel guilty about the present unless we're doing something and we can change it immediately to move out of that guilt. So when you think about it, you can't feel guilty about the present moment. But I always do say, I think my mom could have. Not many people can, but I think mom could have. She had that kind of energy, and she would laugh about that today. She's in the spirit world now. And when we're worrying about something, we're in the future. We're not in the now. When we are not in the now, we can't be present with others. And I have come to believe that the greatest gift we can give another human being is our full presence, When we are not in the now, we can't be our authentic self. We can't even know what that is to ourselves, let alone give it to someone else. When we are not in the now, we can't be peaceful and joyful about our own lives. And when we are not in the now, we can't be creating the lives that we want. And I mean, isn't that why we're here? To create what we want? So we've just come over Thanksgiving and we're moving into the holiday season. And I just acknowledge, let me state the obvious, we're moving into a very, very different kind of holiday season. I know I'm stating the obvious, but things have the potential of being calmer this year, of being more consciously created and designed. I was just talking to Reverend Robert, and he was telling me that his family had Thanksgiving together for the first time in a very long time for many, many reasons. The four of them sat at the table and ate turkey for 3 days, and it was just the four of them. And that's okay. And that's what we've done here. So we have the potential of creating a very simple, calm kind of holiday as we step into the TAO this year. So I want to leave you with a prayer that I wrote many years ago, and it was inspired by the Tao. It's my morning prayer. I welcome this day with gratitude. May I be surprised today with awe and wonderment of the magical creative unfoldment of the Tao. With attentive awareness, I move through the day calmly and kindly. As I recognize my natural rhythm, I slow down. I create in grace, peace, and joy. With curiosity, I trust whatever happens today. I surrender any and all need to control any situation or another human being. I criticize and condemn no one, especially myself. The truth is, we're all doing the best we can. That's not in there, but I just wanted to say that to you. I pause, I let go, I allow my authentic self to shine brightly as I give thanks for the time I have today to love, create, and welcome riches into my life. Have a beautiful day today. Have a beautiful Tao week, and I'll see you next week. And stop and eat those strawberries along the way. Have a great one. Thanks for joining me.